This is a discussion of the weight aid as a forward driving aid that functions on the plumb line. The weight aid doesn't function anywhere except the plumb line. Here is the moment where you can see it activated. The rider's weight is going straight down upon the horse's hip, and he reacts with his hips when he feels that. I think about James Bond and his jetpack. How he moves himself forward with his jetpack is by pressing into the front of his dinner jacket. And he doesn't have to do it with a lot of force or effort. It's just an inclination. And here likewise, my body is pressing or going forward. The two blue lines are what I call the window panes, and my riding must stay between them. If I want to go forwards, I gently press against the front blue line, and if I want to go rearwards, I would gently press against the back one. The two pink dots here are to show that his hind foot goes under my butt. And here I've circled the hip area because I want to take a quick look at that. I'm going to focus in a little more on the hip area. The joints, the knee and the hip must be very, very soft, and this is going to refer back to page 34 of Steinbrecht. The upper hip and the upper hip and lower hip joints must stack on each other exactly. And even the pubic bone is involved in this pressing forward like James Bond on the front window pane. Here are just a few stills of a plumb rider and the horse. You can see the activity of the horse's hindquarters. Now I want to show you what bad looks like. The rider here fell behind the plumb line. A lot of things go wrong when this happens. Compare this horse to that picture. You can see a very different mechanism. And if you want to pause here, you can read the notes I've made. It causes so many bad things that it could be practically a whole study of just why it's wrong. There, you see the difference in how he can move. Now, this is something to pause and read more carefully. And then this little shot of the boot will make sense. Again, I'm going to let this go for 30 seconds so you can read what I've written, and also refer to page 34 in Steinbrecht. Using the weight exactly precisely within the window panes, this plumb line, combined with the open seat that is so well described on page 34, is the forward driving aid.